Hey guys, we're going to the final match of a Shadows over Innistrad draft, and we would like to play first. Ooh, that's our second no lander that we've gotten. Now we have a one lander, so we're also sending this back, and we'll keep this one. Okay, I mean she can definitely help us deal with the fact we mulligan to 5. We definitely don't want to put her on the bottom of our library because even if we never draw a 4th land, I think having her in our hand is a big enough deal that we want that. Ooh, that's ugly. I always love drawing a 2-drop on turn 3. So, Forge Master. Or Harvest Hand. I think I'm going to play the Harvest Hand first, just get the most out of my mana. I mean, there is a chance that this would transform, but either way, it can only trade with the... Okay, 3 colors. Esper. Yeah, that's pretty good against Arlen. A big flyer, or a sizable flyer anyway. Alright. Well, I think we swing with our Harvest Hand here, then play our Forge Master. I don't think any trades are going to happen. We'll just play our Forge Master and we'll pass. So he can bounce his Shepherd because he has the blue for it. I'm guessing we take 2 in the skies. Ugh. Alright. Well, now we play Convicted Killer and we end our turn. So if he gets to 4 creatures, we're in a lot of trouble. We're probably just going to Lightning Axe the Militia on our turn if he plays a 4th creature here. I guess we could wait to Lightning Axe it and have these transform. That might be better. Yeah, we'll take 5. Having these transform and being able to Lightning Axe is definitely better. Because when it transforms, it doesn't actually do anything. It's at the end step that it does something. Interesting. Okay, well, he did not get to the number of creatures he would have wanted. I think we play our Fiend here instead of just letting these transform. Since I'm not as worried about Lightning Axing. Lightning Axing-ing. I don't know. Using Lightning Axe. So, I think we just take 5 again. Alright, that works for me. Okay. So, the fact that he has a flyer makes our Arlen Cord a lot less good than it would otherwise be. I'm thinking I'm just going to play the Duelist and smash here. Of course, we take 5, 7 on the backswing. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Well, we probably don't swing with everything, but I still play the Duelist, I think, especially because it can just trade with this Stallion. Make this unable to block. Man, if he puts a creature in at instant speed, I'm going to be so sad. You could have Rattle Chains, get to 4, and then transform this guy. That would be pretty ugly. Let's just get in there with the 2 big guys. I didn't think about the whole Rattle Chains thing. See what our opponent does here. I mean, even if this hits Arlen Cord once, I'll get a wolf token and kill a creature, so it's probably worth it. I can kill this with the bolt. What? It's not nearly as good when my opponent has these evasive creatures. Wonder what he might have. He could have Puncturing Light, which can kill this. Or Anguished Unmaking. That works too. Right, goes to 11. No Rattle Chains. That's good. I'm glad to see that. So we definitely block this Stallion with our Vampire. All right. Okay, that's not great news. Okay, so now I can Lightning Axe and leave red up and transform this. And then on his upkeep, we'll use Lightning Axe to kill his Militia Captain, I think. That seems pretty good. And then we can play Arlen. I mean, we could play her now, but I don't think it's worth it when our Harvest Hand can't block. And I like holding onto this land toss to Lightning Axe. Will also get us 3/4 of the way to Delirium, so whatever that's worth. It'll be a 4/4, so all right. There's your token. Discard a card. All right, dealt with that issue. He can move Bound by Moonsilver onto my big wolf now, which isn't exactly awesome. Our opponent has some sweet cards, that's for sure. Handwire Militia Captain, Anguished Unmaking, Call the Bloodline. Yeah, those are all really good cards. Do you attack? I would attack for 2 if I were him. Yeah. It's worth noting we did mulligan to 5 and we're still in this game, so that may bode well for future games. Ooh. Well, now we're just dead to flying unless... No, it's not going to save us. All right, no reason to show me of Arlen Court either, so we'll just concede and die to flying. Yeah, we definitely do not have a way of dealing with flyers short of Slayer's Plate, which is a pretty weak way of dealing with them. Yeah, I don't think we really want to change anything. On to game 2. So it's all red mana, but we still have 2-drop, 3-drop, and it's a really good 3-drop. And we have Slayer's Plate. I think we keep it. If we don't draw green, we probably lose. But if we do, I think we have a very good chance of winning. And it's a really good 3-drop. That helps. Oh, I don't need this upkeep hold anymore. Hey, we drew green. We're going to play our Fiend. And end our turn. Don't play your Militia Captain, although... Alright, well, that doesn't worry me too much. We offer up the trade here. Alright. I think people are fearing our Gibbering Fiends more than they need to, because it's very hard for us to get Delirium, but I'm fine with trading a 2 for a 2. I was scared it was going to be Anguished Unmaking. So I think we play our Provisioner. Lets us crack in for 5 here. Kapow. So we'll play Slayer's Plate eventually. Luckily our hand's just like all humans, other than Harvest Hand. And of course, 2 of them can transform into not humans, but still. Another one of those. That seems unnecessary. They are good, and white was really open, so it's not too much of a surprise our opponent's all over those. I think we just play Solitary Hunter here and pass, and wait for a chance to transform them. Because this thing gets crazy if it stays alive and transforms. Gives all my attacking creatures +1/+0 and trample. Alright, so we have a second unruly mob. And that thing again, that's not a whole lot of fun. And these can like both attack without, well, okay, unless he doesn't want to. They could have attacked without fear. Do I take a turn to play Slayer's Plate? I don't know. I think I'd rather play a creature who can at least block on the board and then do something, like Harvest Hand. I think playing Harvest Hand's good there because it can trade with everything, and it gives me a piece of equipment that's pretty relevant if it dies, so... And being able to trade is pretty nice. I mean, even if it's with one of these annoying things. Yeah, it costs 2 to equip, so I could play like Forge Master and equip something next turn, or just equip something. Although now that this is shut down, I mean, and you can also move it to my Breakneck Rider, unfortunately. Yeah, Bound by Moonsilver is a difficult card to beat when you're a deck that is like really reliant on some of your creatures, transforming especially. And we didn't get a root out or anything like that for our sideboard, sadly. Sacrifice effects are one of the things that can get this, because you can't, in response to a sacrifice effect, you can't move this, so it's not something you can respond to. I've had it happen to me. I'm obviously, with this deck, not going to be able to do it to my opponent, though. I don't have Angelic Purge, for example. What could the opponent have? I don't know. They're taking quite a while deciding what to do, though, which might be a good thing. Might be a bad thing, too, though. Okay, here we go. Angelic Purge. Sure. I'm kind of surprised he's not attacking more. So now I think we just play both the creatures in our hand. And we end our turn. Now next turn, if we can play and equip Slayer's Plate, we feel pretty good. Yeah, purging this did keep us from getting that equipment, which was pretty relevant, but look at that. I don't know if I've had this many werewolves transform at once in this format. My Solitary Hunter, of course, won't, but he's going to try. He's trying to. Okay, Blood Mad Vampire. So +1/+0 and trample is not quite relevant right now to all my attacking creatures. Also worth noting, if my opponent bounces this, they all lose that effect. It's not a whenever your creatures attack, it's a static effect. And it's only +0, so a bunch of my creatures would still die in combat. I think I'm going to play Slayer's Plate here. And just pass my turn for now. See if our opponent can well, he might be able to. See, now he can kill this, which would hurt pretty badly. But I'm actually putting Slayer's Plate here, since no matter what, I get a human out of it, and he has Trample. So those are all things that feel good. So yeah, I'm going to attack with him. All right. Well, that does make it so we might have an easy shot at killing our opponent next turn. We just, I mean, all of our creatures can get, again, though, he can kill this with his Sinister Concoction, but, so maybe not such a great chance of killing him. We probably just swing with Blood Mat and the Intrepid Provisioner, I guess. So he has to lose a card in his hand if he kills something with Sinister Concoction. He also goes to 5 life, which every loss of life right now is pretty relevant. Yeah, the opponent just felt like they were in an unwinnable situation, and I think they probably were, barring the board sweeper in the format. All right. I think we leave things as is. There's something to be said for maybe I should have run True Faith Sensor, incidentally. I took it early and then kind of forgot I had so many humans. But a lot of them are only humans like 80% of the time. So, but I think, I mean, maybe I could cut Dual Shot for it in this matchup. What do we see with 1 toughness? Not a lot. So yeah, maybe I will bring it in. I think making my creatures bigger like that is pretty relevant here. So let's go for it. Try to win game 3 and go 3-0 here. Hopefully not mulligan to 5. We didn't need Arlen Cord to win that time. Okay, I think this is pretty good. If Gibbering Fiend were a human, it'd be a little better, but it's good enough. Turn 2 Fiend, turn 3 Faith Sensor, and then Provisioner. Seems solid. Definitely not the best hand ever, though. But one I'm okay with. That freaking thing again. Player Fiend. So we need to draw like a Rabid Bite. We need to draw a way to kill that Militia Captain, because it can very quickly just win the game for our opponent. So we're going to attack with our Fiend here, and then play Harvest Hand. That can't block, and he doesn't want to trade with that, so Harvest Hand in my turn. God, we need a way to kill things. All right, well, he took a turn off of playing stuff, so he has really hated on that card. Oh, Rabid Bite, thank you. Thank you, deck. Take him down. All right. Then we'll get in for 2 and then play True Faith Sensor. And end our turn. Hey, there's Slayer's Plate. So I'm thinking I'm just going to suit up my Fiend and then play Slayer's Plate. I think that seems solid enough, since he can't do, I mean, he could have a trick here, but the trick would still just be a trade, so let's get our plate and end our turn. So our opponent might be stuck on 3 lands. But, you know, he's gotten bound by Moonsilver. Oh my god, he has 2 of them. That's why he has so many bound by Moonsilvers. That explains that. I was going to say, he's gotten it every game, so I don't feel too bad for him. And then that happened. Ugly. Okay, so Solitary Hunter. Maybe you won't get a bound by Moonsilver on you. Oh god, the removal. It hurts my soul. Well, our removal is going to be playable soon. I think we probably play the Pyrehound, since we can make it bigger with Lightning Axe. It's not a human, though. And Slayer's Plate does care about that. But this has, they both have trample, and this is already a 3/3, I guess. Because I'm going to have to discard one of them if I want to use removal, is why I'm going through all of this thinking. Yeah, I think I play the Provisioner. It's already bigger. I mean, this will be a 3/4, though, after I Lightning Axe. But it won't be replaced by a Spirit Token or get the additional bonus from that. Whichever one it is just going to get bound by Moonsilver on it anyway. So let's play the Provisioner here. And end our turn. Lightning Axe will get us 3/4 of the way to Delirium, it's worth noting. So I think we just take this, see what else he plays at the end of his turn. We don't have to use up our Lightning Axe yet. Getting both trample creatures in play would be nice, but then again, both bound by Moonsilvers will get moved. But our opponent doesn't have a lot of permanents to work with right now, so that's worth noting. I mean, he could have moved this. Oh, no, no matter what, I would have been able to block the mob, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not going to use Lightning Axe at the end of my opponent's turn unless... We can still wait till we untap because it doesn't cost a whole lot of mana. Maybe I draw a land I'd rather pitch. And I do. So... I can also play Pyrehound first now, which does keep me from being able to equip anything. But I think that's probably what we want to do. Is it though? If we move Slayer's Plate, he's going to sack a land to shut down whatever I move it to. I think that's pretty clear. So moving equipment right now is not amazing. I mean, making him sacrifice a permanent is worth something, but I don't think it's worth quite that much. I'll play this Pyrehound. If we can get to Delirium, this could kill him, but I don't want him to like draw an island and be able to save his Shepherd, so let's just go for it here. This will make that a 2/2, by the way, but it's not the biggest concern right now. Yeah, we're going to swing. Oh, God. This is a close one. One I think we're going to lose thanks to the strength of double bound by Moonsilvers. If he kills one of my creatures, I would have Delirium. If I could kill one of my creatures, I would get Delirium, and that would be relevant. Yeah, it would do 1 to him at his upkeep. We haven't gotten Delirium all day, but maybe we can get it now. Trample on 2 of our creatures is pretty great, especially when he's at 6. Okay, another mob. Does he swing in the air? I think he probably does because this is a race that he's got to do something about. He can also sacrifice... Oh no, he can only do it at sorcery speed, so he can't do it like as a trick to do more damage with his mob or something like that. Just draw. Okay. Makes sense. Just your flyer, I'm guessing? Yeah. Ow. Okay, I don't actually mind that because that means I can move my equipment twice. So I'm going to put it here first, which will probably prompt him to sacrifice a permanent to move a bound by Moonsilver. Okay, well, he didn't do it yet. Oh, I guess the problem I have is that he can then move it to another creature. I need to give him Vigilance. That's what I need to do. Well, he can move both... These creatures will be untapped, though. So, yeah, he can move it, but then another creature will be able to block. Which is pretty relevant. So the question is, do I move the sensor here? I won't be able to move it anywhere else if I do, but then my Fiend will be available to just, like, block. Yeah, I think we do it. I think we just go for it here. Move the sensor here, see if he sacrifices another permanent. Okay. What do you have, another Anguished Unmaking or something? Because you're dead if you don't have removal. 6 trample damage, 3 toughness. Puncturing Light won't do it. You don't have mana for Silver Strike. He could have a trick, but he still has to block. Yeah, I don't know. He probably, if I were him, I probably, in response to that being moved, I would have Bound by Moonsilver this, because then I only have two power creatures blocking. And yes, they can kill both of those, but he can slowly kill me with this. Yeah, it looks like I got the win there because he didn't move it. So, I mean, he may not have had any answer in his hand. He would have also had to sacrifice a permanent. None of those are good things for him, but it probably would have made sense to move it there because I wouldn't have had an attack that turn. But we got there. We went 3-0. We got Arlen Cord. Pretty good draft on the whole. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment,